Well, now what? I gotta get the fuck up. Find some socks. About to go eat. He's working his regular job today. Quit. I didn't even watch Money in the Bank. I just watched the first match. It was alright from what I seen.
Hello, motherfucker.
Damn, Ricky put the hit on par. You had something to do with this, Ricky. You're involved, Ricky. Somehow, some way. You did something, Ricky. Hell, they protesting all the time. Fuck them. Cares. Oh, yeah, I seen that dumb shit. That's just a bunch of feds. That Patriot Front, that's just feds. It's a bunch of nonsense. Ricky put a hit out. He put the hit out. I'm going to eat. Any final words? I didn't see Palestine today. I don't pay no attention to that. Halfway across the world. Who cares? Too many problems going on in real life to worry about that shit. Yeah, France. It's a shit show. Of course, France. That doesn't even surprise me. France is always a joke. France is a clown show. It's the laughing stock of the world. Always has been. No surprise France went all left wing. And it'll go to shit. The whole country will go to shit. You'll see. So good, I say. I like when a country goes completely left wing that I don't live in, because then it'll go to shit. And then you can say, look, see, told you so. They fucking suck. The left sucks. I'm tired of hearing this. The people think they're so intelligent. I don't support either party. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. If you can't acknowledge Republicans are better than Democrats in 2024, you're a fucking dweeb. You're not smart or anything. You're a fucking goof. People have been so programmed to hate Republicans that they don't even realize that they're still stuck on it. Liberals got gay guys pissing in kiddie pools and sucking each other's dick in the middle of the street. And they call it a parade. And you still got guys going, well, Republicans are just as bad. Bro, enough. You don't sound smart. You actually sound stupid. I'm here to inform you. You sound fucking stupid as fuck. We're way past that. Well, both parties got some problems. Stop. Knock it off. I seen some liberal. He was attacking Trump and he was using Nicholas Flintis as like a voice of reason. He was like, see, Nick Flintis said that Trump sucks. And I'm like, oh, that makes me like Trump more because Nicholas Flintis sucks. He's a clown. The more clowns that don't like Trump, the better Trump is. To me. Once again, Trump's a moderate candidate. He's not an extreme right-wing lunatic that the left tries to paint him as. And the right wing tried to paint him as well. And I told him during the primary, Trump is not going scorched earth on anybody. You know what Trump's going to do? He's going to say, we won the election, we beat them, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that stuff that they did because, I don't do stuff like that. That's not the American way. And then he's just going to move on. That's what he's going to do. That's what he did in 2016. They're like, you going to prosecute Hillary? We won the election, that's enough. We beat her, that's enough. Because that's what a moderate candidate would do. God, he went to her fucking wedding. Yeah, he's gonna fucking arrest. Oh, God. It's like Trump's a con man, too. It's just... It's two types of con men. Like, it's a battle between criminal fucks. And I'm going to choose Trump as my criminal fuck over Biden. So you could choose Biden, that's fine. They're both fucking criminal fucking clowns, so I'm going Trump. I just feel like Trump doesn't want to destroy the country that his children live in. I think he cares a little bit more, just a little bit more about not destroying the place he lives. And I live here too, so we have, what's the word I'm looking for? We have common interests. Whereas Biden just wants to destroy everything. It's like, what the fuck? He's doing great. I just don't understand why people say Biden sucks. I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Some dude was like, the price of eggs went up. It was just, the price of every fucking item I buy went up $1. It kind of sucks. And the guy's like, but Joe Biden got 15 million new jobs. So just get you another job. Have 3 jobs. Aren't these the same people who say we shouldn't have a job, that we should just lay around all day and we should be given money from the government so we can pursue our dreams, or whatever the fuck bullshit they're always talking about? Aren't these the same people? And then they're touting 15 million jobs. Oh, you can work at Arby's. Oh. You can work down at the factory at 70 hours a week. These are the same people. It's so fucking goofy. And then they're in the news. They're like, if we deport the illegals, your wages will go up. Aren't you the same people saying you want the wages to go up? I don't understand. It's like, instead of having more money, I'd rather put on this illusion that I'm this good person to a bunch of strangers. It's so gay and weird. Who gives a shit? I mean, it's so fucking weird. What is the obsession with the illegal aliens? I get why the politicians want them here, but why does the everyday voter want them here? Like, what is... Aren't there other ways to pretend to care about shit? Can't you find something else to pretend to care about and just leave this issue alone? And it's so weird, like, when a guy rapes a 13-year-old in the park in New York, they don't want to deport him. No, don't deport him. Don't call him an illegal alien. They'll get mad if you call him an illegal alien. It's offensive. He raped a 13-year-old in the park. It's offensive. But then all day they're like, Trump's a convicted felon. I'm not even sure what he did. What he gave. He fucked some girl consensually and then gave her money. Like, what? Is it like prostitution or something they're trying to get in? Like, what? What's a crime? I don't get it. I don't think I don't think that's a crime though. They never call Stormy Daniels a prostitute. What's the crime? Nobody can actually explain what the crime is, because it's just bullshit. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Nobody knows anything. These nerds want you to believe that they was reading the legal documents, that they scoured over all. No, they went and watched a podcast for an hour. Now they're going to lecture you about it. They're just going to fucking repeat what they heard on some guy tell them. Some guy said, hey, and you know how you know? Because you can go watch that same podcast, and then you can, it's the same talking points. The guy's just repeating what he heard on some show. That's why they all sound the same, because they all get it from the same person. There's a bunch of people, but they all sound the same too. Like, there's a bunch of shows. You got Pac-Man, you got MSNBC, you got all these shows. But they all say the same shit. And you see them saying it on Twitter. And it's a bunch of nonsense. And then, like, a couple hours later, you got these nerds in your DMs saying the same shit. Saying the same thing you just seen in this clip earlier. It was dumb then, it's dumb now. You're dumb for posting it. But they watched that clip. It's so funny. You watched the same clip and you were like, this is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. They watched it and immediately ran to your DMs to say, oh, well, what about this? Hey, what about this? Oh, God, what about that? What about that stupid bullshit? It's been 8 years. I ain't heard a liberal say anything fucking clever in 8 years. What's happened to them? Not a clever statement, nothing. Just stupid bullshit for 8 straight years. Democrats will be like, listen, we gotta cut 13-year-old dicks off. Turn them into girls. That's what we gotta do. We gotta have drag queen strippers dancing around the school cafeteria, elementary school. 2nd grade. Hey, Republicans are just as bad, though. What did they do again? What do Republicans do that's so bad? God, what did they do? Oh, they support Jews. I understand. That's what it is, right? Well, they're just as bad because they won't let us kill the Jews. If they would just get behind killing the Jews, then we could vote Republican. But instead, I will vote for Robert Kennedy. I'll throw my vote away. Throw it down the drain. You saw what he was doing on the debate night. He was fucking having a debate. Like, we gotta watch some of this shit. He was having a debate against the other two guys, Trump and Biden. Like, he had a whole ass crowd. I think fucking John Stossel was there as a moderator. And RFK was up there at the podium. And I think they let him, like, answer the same questions. Like, they would pause Trump and Biden and let him... And I just... Who came up with this? Who came up with this shit? Somebody was in a room and thought it was a fucking brilliant idea that this will turn the tide. We'll do this fucking debate. You'll be up on a podium. And we'll have Trump and Biden. And we'll splice you in. We'll show people the debate, but we'll splice you in. Instead of 2 boxes, there'll be 3. We'll put you right next to Biden. And then you'll be standing there. And then we'll pause. We'll hit the pause button on them motherfuckers and let you speak. And we'll call it the real debate. Oh, shit. Fuck yeah. The real debate. Won't that be something? And nobody said this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. This is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Why doesn't anybody speak up anymore and stop these stupid ideas from coming to pass? This should have never even happened. RFK shouldn't even be running. Enough. Enough of this. It's silly. Enough of the podcast. You can't listen to him for an hour rambling on with the voices. I'm sorry, you just can't. You just can't. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's too much. The president's got to be able to give a speech. And then come on. He's going to be calling up Putin and shit. Come on, man. He sounded like he been smoking cigarette, chain smoking for 50 years. Nobody's voting for that. I'm sorry. That's not even... And nobody's voting for the third-party candidate anyway. To be a third-party candidate, you gotta be able to talk. You can't sound like that. It's a mess. And then doing cringy shit like the real debate to splice myself in. No. Why is nobody in the room? That's what I'm saying. How is there nobody in the room? Say, this is so dumb. We can't do that. It's stupid. Matter of fact, we should suspend the campaign right now and get behind Trump. Because, what the fuck? Biden's nuts. The only logical thing to do is vote Trump. At this point. What other choice do you got? They're like, oh, RFK can do a push-up. Who gives a fuck? I can do a push-up. I shouldn't be the fucking president. I can do a push-up. I shouldn't be in there with Putin. What kind of dumbass fucking ignorant ass shit is that? Well, he could do a push-up. Oh. Listen. Trump's been the president. He's been in there with them leaders. He's dealt with them. He's done the job. There is no reason you go Biden. And there's no reason to throw your vote away with RFK. It's so... Anyone who's talking, I'm voting RFK. You're a fucking fag. You're a fucking fag, man. Suspend the campaign immediately. It's a joke. It's a waste of time. It's like Jill Stein. Jill Stein, here she comes. Now, who's voting for that? What's the point of this? To get your name out there? To raise some money and steal people's money? Like, what's the scam here? Because you ain't winning. RFK thought he was going to be up there on the stage with him and shit. Yeah. He spliced himself in. I'm going to splice myself in here right next to Biden. Go ahead and hit the pause button. I'm going to reply. I got something to say. Remember when they were saying... Didn't he try to run as like a Democrat? And he was trying to debate Biden. What a shit show that debate would have been. It would have been Biden, who can't fucking... he's gone. He's fucking gone. And RFK, who can talk, but he sounds like shit. That's his problem. Like, he can actually talk, but he sounds like complete shit. His voice is fucked. So it's basically over for him. Might as well just shut the fuck up. Don't matter what you got to say. Nobody cares. Like, just write another book. You gotta write books now. We'll just read what you have to say. Maybe he should start tweeting more. That voice ain't cutting it, man. I can't even listen to that shit. Someone will have him on a show. I can't listen to that for an hour. Fucking 3 hours. Joe Rogan's like, I got him here for 3 hours. I tell you, Joe, Joe, I think I can win, Joe. I think I can win, Joe. That probably sounds better than him. Joe, I got a real good shot if I just get in there, Joe. I got a real good shot of... they killed my father, Joe. They killed my father. They killed my whole family, Joe. I'll have my revenge. There's some dork, though, I'm telling you. Election day morning, gonna get in his car. It's gonna be cold as fuck, probably. Get in his car. Go get him some Starbucks. He's gonna drive down to the voting booth. He's gonna go in there and vote for RFK. He's gonna feel like he did something. He's gonna have his little I voted sticker. He's gonna take a picture of it. And it's gonna have some dumb caption like, I voted my conscience. voted my conscience today by voting for RFK. I hope other people realize they have a choice this election. Oh, you're so brave. You're so fucking brave. And there's something poetic about him being out in the woods of Ukraine. I'm telling you, there's something joyful about Biden winning and shipping these nerds off to war. There's something nice about it. You can sit back and enjoy it. And it will happen. They'll be sent to the war. They'll be running from one of them drones out there. Shitting their pants. That drone's coming up. It's buzzing and shit. Probably makes a noise. You'll know that noise very well very soon. Probably makes a little buzzing noise. I seen a video of one guy. He was like in a building. And the drone was like, you could hear it outside doing circles around the building, trying to figure out how to get in that building. Then he opened the door and he shot that bitch with a shotgun, blew it up. That's about to be you out there. There's something nice about it. There's something nice about going down on election day morning, getting your coffee, voting for Biden, voting for RFK. And then next thing you know, a year later, that same November morning, you're in a fucking trench with a gun. Shitting yourself. It's fucking freezing. You're in like fucking Poland or some shit. Hunkered down. Got Russian drones, Russian troops, tanks, everything's fucking on your ass. Hey, you voted your conscience, though. You voted your fucking conscience. You did the right thing. Now you're in the battlefield. Something nice about it. Paul's out there. Every one of them's out there. Larson's student loans, or as they ship Larson out, pat him on the shoulder. Son, just letting you know we got those loans paid for you. Uncle Sam's got your back. And send him off to war. And then your beautiful wife's folding up that flag. And she's crying. They're pulling you off. They're pulling you off a fucking giant airplane. Big military plane. You're in a casket and you got a flag over it and they're pulling you off. And she's crying. But the student loans are paid. The debt is paid. The irrelevant debt to some college is paid. You died for that shit, but it's paid. That's the least they can do. It's just, I know that's how it's going to start. It'll start, they won't draft right away. It's not like there'll be a draft immediately. Now that comes later. But it's going to be just like the vaccine. It's going to be like, they're going to be like, well, if you join the war effort, get a free donut. You get some French fries. Like, you don't even get a whole meal. Like, remember they were just trying to give fries away? Like, if you get the shot, you get some fries. You can't get a sandwich and a fry and a drink and a dessert. You should be able to get the whole meal with the dessert. God damn, I mean, come on. How bad do you want me to get it? How bad do you really want it? You got to put some effort in. Just some free fries. Hell, they're giving free fries away on the Burger King app just because it's a Tuesday. What are we doing here? To go to war, though, I got to get, you got to get some serious sandwiches. You got to get some serious. Dunkin' Donuts giving away a free donut if you sign up for the war effort. You can get one free donut for your leave. Some fucking liberals on Twitter biting into the donut going, serving my country and getting a free donut. Oh. You'll watch, I'm telling you. They'll turn these motherfuckers just like that. These anti-war dorks they'll immediately, they'll have them eating a donut. Oh, I'm going to war. Signing up for war, eating a donut. Getting their head shaved with a donut. You'll see. You'll see. I lived through 9/11. Trust me, I understand very well all it takes to get all these motherfuckers united into killing a bunch of motherfuckers. It just takes some killing some people. That's all it'll take. Just take a little, terrorism or a little. I mean, we're talking about World War III going to war with like Russia. It's probably gonna be a little bit more than terrorism. It's probably gonna be like a fucking nuke or something. Like you drop a nuke on a city, motherfuckers will shape up real quick. Motherfuckers will be biting into that donut. That's what I'm saying though. It's gonna be goofy though. If you've learned anything from that pandemic, it's gonna be so goofy. Like a nuke will go. Like some serious shit will take place, and you'll be like, for a minute, you'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then it'll just start getting goofy. It'll just be goofy. They'll be on TV going, "Hey, the Russians attacked us, and we have to, we got to fight back. If you join today, everyone that joins today, a free donut." Some politician will be up there like biting into the donut. If you like donuts like I do, I mean, it seems like a no-brainer, Fight for our country, have a donut. And you'll just be sitting there confused. See, they fear-mongered so much about a nuke going off that when it finally happens, you'll be locked in, boy. And then they'll just have one go off and then they'll just stop. Because the fear of another one going off will be enough to keep you in line for 100 years. They'll keep the rest of us in line for the rest of our lives. We'll see that and go, holy shit, these people are nuts. And you'll shut your mouth real quick. You'll go sit your ass down and hush. And then Joe Biden will say, listen, we got to go to war. They bombed our people, man. They vaporized children. Vladimir Putin vaporized children. Women with birth defects having, 50 years from now, Americans coming out with an extra head. He'll be saying goofy shit like that. You'll be delusional. Like you'll be just sitting there like, what's going on? He'll be like 84 years old. And this is like 2 years from now. He's fucking gone, son. He's fucking gone. They've killed Trump. They threw him off a cliff or something. He's fucking gone. And Biden's just like 84, just like, what the fuck? And he's only kind of there for like an hour a day, and they will him out for an hour every morning, like 8 a.m. And he just fucking screams shit. They killed us, man. They killed our people, man. Vladimir Putin. We can't stand for it. You get a free donut if you sign up. And they'll wheel his ass out. Won't see him till tomorrow. Hell, I'm convinced he could die and they keep him in there for a couple of days before they said anything. Or maybe we'll get Kamala. Oh, Kamala. She'd be perfect for the speeches. Got Biden winning and then immediately Kamala Harris steps up, becomes president. Would be incredible. And then she gets in there and she's like, listen, we've been, these white men, they don't understand. You got to be tough in this world. And she just immediately declared war on Russia. These women are crazy. Put them in power. Put them in power at your own risk. I'm telling you. These women. I'm telling you, bro. You put them in there. You put Kamala in there. And you're going to die in the war. Anyway, I'm going to get something to eat.